Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we will test together a new eyeshadow palette by Viseart. This is the Tryst palette. It contains 9 eyeshadows. 3 of them are matte and all the other are shimmery metallic. The cost of it is $49 and we get 14 grams of product. And let me take my notes. It is not tested on animals. It is free of parabens, petrochemicals, silicone, mineral oil and gluten. So I will start with a more natural makeup look, and after that I will try to intensify the makeup look. So basically I will do a day to night makeup look and we will see if we have any fallout and if the eyeshadows are blending easy into each other. I also got a personalized card. So it says, "Hi Vasiliki, welcome to Beautylish. Enjoy your new Viseart palette. We hope to see you soon." And I mean, this is very nice. And I was very surprised, I also got a sample of the Superhero Mascara by IT Cosmetics, and I would never thought that they would send me a sample because this is the first time that I ordered from beautylish.com. You can find the palette on beautylish.com, and I was very surprised because this is my first order. This is the first palette that I get from Viseart, and I also got a sample. And thank you very much. I appreciate it because I have placed orders on Sephora.com and I never get samples. The only thing that I get is something like this, that it isn't even my color, and also I cannot redeem my points on Sephora.com because I don't live in the United States. As always, don't forget to subscribe to get notified for my latest videos, and without further ado, let's get started with the review. This is the eyeshadow palette, and when we open it, we have a gorgeous mirror, a very clear mirror. It is a very good quality. We also get a little plastic sheet here with the names of the eyeshadows. For me, this is a negative point for the eyeshadow palette. I prefer having the names on the eyeshadow palette. This is my taste. This is how I like eyeshadow palettes. I always like to have the name when I see the eyeshadows. For example, this eyeshadow palette by BH Cosmetics, this is the Mrs. Bella palette. This is a collaboration with a German YouTuber and BH Cosmetics. And as you can see, we have the names. And this is a very affordable palette. This is 20 euros. The packaging is very deluxe, very elegant, very beautiful. I like that the edges are so soft, and I mean, this is a very elegant eyeshadow palette. I also like that the mirror stays like the MacBook laptops, and you see that? I love that because that means that when you do your makeup, the mirror will stay like this. So I haven't touched the eyeshadows. Let's do some eyeshadow swatches and see what we will use about our daytime appropriate makeup look. Woohoo! We've got a winner here for Brow Bone Highlighter. This eyeshadow is Rendezvous. The first one is Dangereuse. I think this is how it's called. The second one is Rendezvous. And the third one is Flirt. And the first one is a matte peachy shade, which is a little patchy when I swatched it on my hand, but you always need to test this on your eyes. Rendezvous is a very light champagne with a little bit of pink in it. The third color, Flirt, on the pan it looks like a light green color, but it's not green. It is like beautiful light bronze color that will look very nice for every day on the eyelids. So on the second row we have Liaison, Darling and Illicit. So Liaison is a light corally shade, as you can see, with a matte finish. It blends very nice on my hand, but again, I don't find that realistic. You always need to use them on your eyes. The next shade is Darling. It is a rose gold shimmery shade. And the next shade is Illicit. It is a matte dark brown shade with very fine micro glitter in it. And I also liked that when I swatched it, the glitters didn't go all over my hand, because with the Too Faced eyeshadows that they have micro glitter, when you use them, a lot of time the glitters get all over the eyes. With this one, at least on my hand, they didn't get. We will see on the eyes as well. This is a very nice combination for every day. You can use this on your crease, this on the eyelid, and this on the outer corner, and you will look like bomb. So on the third row we have 3 metallic eyeshadows: Paramour, Seduction, and Rapture. Paramour is like a pink bronzy metallic shade, very beautiful, and these guys, all the metallic shimmery shades, they swatch like butter, so soft. So the second one is Seduction, and it is a more intense gold eyeshadow. I think it has a slight pink sheen to it when I see it. Do you see it? Do you think too? And the third color is called Rapture, and it is a purple bronze shade, a more vibrant purple than this one here, and all of them look very beautiful. So the only shade out of all of them that it doesn't look exactly the same when you swatch it and on the pan, it is Flirt, because when I see this color, I see a bronze color with a little olive in it, but when I swatch it, it is more bronze. Well, it is a very small difference. I mean, who cares? All the other colors look exactly the same when you swatch them. So this shade here will look awesome on darker skin tones as a highlighter, and they blend amazing, guys. So these are all the shades. And a lot of times when I don't know how I will use all of my eyeshadows together and I don't know which eyeshadows I will use, I just swatch a lot of them on the back of my hand. I see them, you know, like this. So with my flat eyeshadow brush by Bella Pierre, this is number 35, I will take eyeshadow Rendezvous and I will use it for my brow bone highlighter. Yes, I like it. It blends so easy. Very beautiful shade. And this is the kind of shade that I like for my brow bone highlighter. Yes, this is exactly, you know, for me, if I cannot find a brow bone highlighter in an eyeshadow palette, it is a deal breaker, because that means that I will not be able to take just this palette with me when I travel. Huge plus, huge plus. They advertise this palette as the perfect travel-friendly palette. We will test that. I will take an eye blender brush by Essence and I will take eyeshadow Dangereuse, Ruse, I don't know how is it called. And I will use this eyeshadow into my crease and I will also blend it towards my brow bone. This mirror is very helpful, guys. Very good quality. Okay, this shade blends very nice. It gives a nice warmth to the skin. The reason that I'm using Essence brush is to test if with affordable brushes these are buttery and blendable. Okay, this is very natural. I like it. I would prefer it if it was a little bit darker. So I will also take eyeshadow Liaison and I will use it exactly on top of the previous one. Oh, it blends very nice. Okay, I like it. This gives a very light peachy color to your skin. It is very beautiful. It blends incredibly easy. So I will clean my previous brush by Bella Pierre on my tissue. So I will take Darling with my eyeshadow brush and I will apply it all over my eyelid. It is very natural. I thought it would be a little bit more intense from the swatches, but maybe with all the lights I cannot really see the eyeshadow because I am filming with 3 studio lights. I also like that I don't have any fallout. You can build the intensity of the eyeshadow. This is very beautiful. Because I have hooded eyes, I always feel that I need a little bit more definition in the outer part of my crease. So I will take another eyeshadow brush by Essence, and I will take eyeshadow Illicit, and I will apply it only in the outer part of my crease. I will take a small amount because I want this eye look to be more natural. I also would like to mention that when you dip your brush in the eyeshadows, you don't have a lot of fallout. Some people, they don't mind when they have eyeshadows all over the palette. I don't like it. I like it this way. When I apply my eyeshadow on the eyelid, I use it like this, flat on the eyelid, and then I twist my brush a little bit upwards. Do you see that? Like this. And I take it a little upwards like an angle, that it also is this angle here, as you can see. And then I also take the eyeshadow into my crease just a little bit to have that definition for my hooded eyes. And then with whatever is left on the brush, I just blend the product, and you can see that it blends very easy, guys. Okay, I will take some more and I will apply it only in the outer part. Also, I will take it outwards, and with whatever is left on my brush and with the tip of the brush, I blend it towards my inner corner, so I have a very nice gradient of color going into my inner corner. And also let's blend this edge here. I hate it when I see edges. Blend, blend, blend with whatever you have on the brush. If you have more product, just clean it on a tissue. You don't need 10,000 brushes. You only need a tissue. So after that, I will take again eyeshadow Liaison with my blending brush, and I will use this, and I will apply it on top of the eyeshadow and blend the color into my crease. Also blend it towards my brow bone, a little outwards, just to blend the edges. After that, I clean my eyeshadow brush on a tissue, and I will also take eyeshadow Liaison with the tip of the brush, and I will blend my lower lash line. I will also get in the inner corner. So this is a pencil brush by Morphe, and I will take again eyeshadow Rendezvous that we used for our brow bone highlighter, and I will use it for my inner corner highlight. Ooh, that looks beautiful in the inner corner. Beautiful. I will also add some in the inner lower lash line. I like this technique to make my eyes more far away from each other. So when I don't have time to apply eyeliner, and who has time in the morning to apply eyeliner, guys? And who is calm enough or awake? What I like to do is that I take a matte dark eyeshadow and I apply it with an angle brush very close to my lashes. This way I will make my lashes fuller. So I will take eyeshadow Illicit with an angle brush by Essence. This is a precise eyeliner brush. And I will take a small amount and I will apply it very close to my lashes. And for the outer corner, twist your brush the other way and apply your product. If it is inconvenient for you to use it like this all over, just twist your brush. You can experiment. It is just makeup. And I will apply mascara now, and after that I will try to intensify the eye look. And I will use a mascara that I got as a present. Okay, this is how my lashes look with 2 coats of the mascara, and it looks very nice, very natural, and my lashes look defined. I would prefer if it was a little fuller. This is the first time that I use it, so I will test it a little bit more. As you can see, I don't have any fallout, even from the eyeshadow Illicit that it has the micro glitter in it. I don't have any glitter around my eyes. And also this eyeshadow, let me swatch it again. I think I said wrong. This is not a dark brown eyeshadow. It is like a dark plum eyeshadow. I'm sorry. So I need to correct that. It is a dark plum eyeshadow, and this is how it also blends on the eyes, and it looks very beautiful. So my mascara is completely dry, and let's continue with the night appropriate makeup look. So I will take eyeshadow Seduction and I will apply it all over my eyelid except the outer corner. And I am trying to dab the eyeshadow on my eyelid so I don't apply on my mascara. You can see the difference. This is a brighter gold eyeshadow than this rose gold that we applied before. I clean my brush, and with the same brush I will take the eyeshadow Rapture. So I will apply it on the outer lid. Also I will blend it with the other shade. I will take some more and I will try with dabbing motions again. As you can see, I have some fallouts from the mascara. Just take a clean brush. Don't touch it with your fingers because of the warmth of your fingers. It will become like a paste and you basically will set the mascara on your skin. So don't do that. Just take a dry brush, a dry fluffy brush, and just swipe all of this away. You see, and you don't have any mascara now. And that happens because our mascara is dry and by accident we will touch it with the bristles of our brush. I applied them some in my crease as well. Okay, that blends very easy. I clean my brush again and I will take eyeshadow Paramour with the tip of the brush and I will apply it in the outer lower lash line. Okay, this looks very beautiful. And for my inner part of the lower lash line, I will use eyeshadow Flirt. This looks very nice. And I like that all the metallic shades blend very easy into each other, also the matte shades. I will take again with my pencil brush eyeshadow Rendezvous. I have some very minimal fallout, but I used all the shades on me. You don't even see that I have fallout. I need to be in my mirror to see that. I will take one more time eyeshadow Liaison and I will just blend it into my crease on top of all the other shades to make it a little bit more intense. I always like to do that in the end for my hooded eyes. So I applied a more romantic shade for my lips to look a little better with the romantic shades of Tryst palette. This is the Ultra Last lipstick by Essence in color 10, and I have posted yesterday a review and lip swatches of this lipstick. I will link it down below. My final thoughts about this palette are: the eyeshadows are very blendable, buildable. You can travel with it very easy. You have a very good quality mirror, very clear. The packaging is very sleek. Also, it is not clumsy. It is a very firm packaging. You will not be afraid that your eyeshadows will break when you travel. It is a very travel friendly palette. The theme of the palette is romance. We can see that. I like that I can create a lot of different makeup looks, and also we have a variety of matte and shimmery shades. You can have this in your bag, and if you want to make your eyes a little more intense for a night out with your girlfriends, this is very easy with this palette. In my opinion, this is a very nice palette. The only thing that I don't like is this plastic sheet with the names. Maybe they couldn't print the names on the material of the packaging. For someone else, this may be not a big thing. I mean, the palette itself is very good. I like the design and the aesthetic of the palette. The packaging is very sleek. I like the rounded edges of the palette. I believe this is a great eyeshadow palette for a beginner's makeup kit. The eyeshadows blend very easy and you don't have fallout. Even if you don't know how to blend your eyeshadows, with this one, it is very easy. So that completes this review. If you want to learn more about makeup and also see some more videos from me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and I will see you in my next video. Bye!